Welcome to the video overview for CS526 Project 1. So you see here we have the initial data set showing the crime data in the central community area, and we're showing crimes here of 2012 based on time of day. And you can see here using the L1 trigger on the wand, I can rotate the map based on the position I point at on the map, which is represented by the white sphere. I can bring up the menu and enable or disable various crime types, and as you can see here, as I toggle the crimes, the graphs update dynamically. The structure for the data set in crimes was designed to do as much pre-processing during the loading step as possible, as to allow the graphs to update as quickly as possible during runtime. Next, I can change the crime bars to show some major types by season, day of week, and so the graphs and the text update accordingly. I can also clear all the community areas that are toggled, or go through the menu, sort by side, and enable all the community areas in that side. I can enable and disable them individually, or toggle to switch those that are selected and not selected. I can fly around the map using the standard Omegalib flying controls, using the L2 trigger and moving the wand around. Also, I can switch to a single total crime view, so total number of crimes listed by the single red bar, as well as the number of crimes numbered on the community name. And similarly with some animated text, I can switch to the multigraph mode and again show different colored graphs for each community area. I can also toggle the display to show all the different wards in the city and disable the community areas, and then show crime totals by ward. This actually uses an older implementation of the data structure process, so it takes a bit longer to load. I'll also notice here that you can toggle the map between the satellite and the street view. In terms of these bars in the code, the functions are designed to scale the bars, so you can make them the overall scale taller or shorter. Unfortunately, this is not exposed in the menu system, but it is part of the existing data structure and can be toggled through the command line, a bit not very easily accessible. I can also turn the community borders on and off on a neighborhood basis, or in this example I can actually show all the neighborhood borders at one time. And so a lot of work was done early on to come up with a better interaction scheme, kind of going along with kind of standard map browser, right click and rotate the world based on a pivot point. So that was the idea behind that navigation. I do realize that I don't take into account the orientation of the map properly, so controls can get a little strange based on the orientation of the map. I'll also note that the community areas here are colored by what side they are, so separating north side, east side, west side, and so on, and are not colored based on any crime data in this particular version. Due to an unresolved issue involving the text shaders, a lot of the text here is encolored correctly than what they should be. Neighborhood name should be white, and for the multi-graph views, the text should actually be the same color as the corresponding graph. And that concludes the video overview for Project 1 for Graphics 2.